question for you.
Yes.
Would it be a green flag or red flag if she invites you to her place after a first date? Red flags on a date. I don't have a list of like red flags on a date. It's not like I go on a date with a checklist. So again,
Yes.
first thing, if a guy is rude to people who work in service, I think it's a huge red flag. Then also if he complains, I really don't like people in general, but guys especially, when they complain all the time about their life. Like, oh my god, my job is so bad. Government is so bad. Health system is so bad. Come on, just like, can you find something to be happy about in this life? Or if you don't like something, if you don't like a job, go find another one, you know? Don't complain to me on the first date about like your 100 problems. Really, I'm not here for that.
When I think about guys' perspective, I think red flags is, for me, if the girl also rude, also girl can be rude, you know. If she talks a lot, actually, for me, it's a red flag.
Really? Talk a lot.
Not like you, at least you let me sometimes to talk, but some of the girls, you know, she always speaks, doesn't even breathe sometimes, you know. I like listening, totally okay, but sometimes I want to talk also, you know. I want to talk about myself, I want to mention also with me, and that's why also my first red flag is if girls talk too much, but usually girls talk too much, guys listen, for me it's okay, it's another, but I'm talking about another level. The girls like this blah 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 blah, and a few moments later, 2 hours, blah 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 blah, come on. And another red flag for me in a date, actually, if she offers to pay, another red flag for me. I need to pay in the first date.
Oh, really?
No, it's not a red flag. I would be happy if she pays in the first date. I would marry with that girl if she pays.
This guy like it's zero, like for green flags on the first date.
It's a green flag, yes, I changed my mind.
A question for you.
Yes.
Would it be a green flag or red flag if she invites you to her place after a first date?
Good question. Depends on how was the night. If I really feel the vibe, I go to her home in the first date. But even if I go to her home in the first date, it doesn't mean that I see her in a casual relationship. I can consider it a serious relationship. Like, imagine you are in the first date, it's a good vibe, everything is perfect, and end of the night, that moment is coming, and you don't have this first kiss because you know it can be finished. It can kill all of the vibe, all of the environment. It's like, but if she invites me, I can say yes.
Honestly, I think if date went super nice and you still didn't kiss her, it's not a problem at all. If the date went really bad and you kiss her, this is a huge problem.
But
you know?
maybe that kiss can be, you know, save the date.
No, if the date was bad,
yes.
Never ever try to save it with a kiss. Because like, the chances are very high she didn't like you. And if you try to kiss her, please don't. But like as I told you, on the other hand, if the day was very good and you didn't kiss her in the end, no big deal, you can see each other again. Like, I asked this question because for me it's a red flag. Like, if someone would ask me to their place on the first date, no.
But you said if you ask me, if I really like the girl, if there's a really good vibe, I never invite her to my place. But you said if the girl invited.
Why wouldn't you invite a girl?
Because most of the girls think like you. Because if I invite her in my place, even if everything goes well, there's a good vibe, everything's perfect, we are laughing, vibing, connecting during the night. But if I invite her in my place, maybe she will think that I am seeing her like something not serious. But maybe I don't want to see her to me like I am not thinking like a serious relationship. Maybe I really like her. If I really like her, I never invite her to my place in the first date.
Honestly, like now I'm thinking, if the date was really bad and then a guy asked me to his place, it's like a huge red flag. It means that like he didn't feel that the vibe was off at all. Because I feel like it's so obvious. If you feel the date is not going so good, don't ask her. Like, to
Oh,
come to
you
your
say
place.
if everything date is really going well, and if he might be...
Yeah, but like if date's really going well and he like maybe he just makes a joke about it in the end to see how you feel, it's okay. Like I wouldn't think like, oh, it's crazy, you know. It's more like he thinks into this direction, but like he doesn't obviously force me into something. I just know that he's like attracted to me and he's open, and I was like, okay, good, we can go on a second date. But like if the date was really bad and he asked me to come to his place, oh please don't do this to me.
How the guys see the signs? If he really read the signs in the right way?
Yeah, I think it's also important. I don't think there's like any rule to that. It's like either you feel other person or you don't.
It's a good idea. Maybe in a funny way you can say it, but in a like not serious way. There are
You
some...
just like make a joke.
Exactly,
you know,
make a
like,
joke, and you can see the reaction, how she's reacting.
yeah.
And you can see some signs there, and then end of the night you can make a real move. Another red flag, for instance, she really likes me, and I can feel that she really likes me, but whatever I talk, if she agrees with me everything, you know, even if she doesn't like it.
It's a red flag? Like if
Yeah,
she
for
agrees all
me,
the time?
yeah, because imagine when I'm talking everything, I agree. Oh, suddenly, because she wants to make an environment that we have many things, something in common, you know. But come on, you cannot always say, I am not looking for a good friend or brother. Some needs to be contrast, you know, against. And I feel like if I feel that vibe, for me also another red flag. Maybe it's something stupid, but I can feel it, you know. She is not real then, she's acting. If I feel that she's acting, she's faking in the dinner. And yeah, for me also in the red flag. Also shouldn't do this. If you don't like it, say don't like it. You don't have to agree always with her opinion or whatever.
I really like when guys do, when he gives me some options and leaves me a choice, like that. I don't really like when he was like, let's meet. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I was like, what do you want to do? No, nothing. I mean, no, I have enough on my plate. Like, if you add more problems to my life, I don't want you there. I'm sorry, you know? So I really like what I really do like. If, for example, guy says like, okay, I have like this and this and this option. Also, like when he says like, choose what you want, I don't know your budget, you know? Like, I don't know your interests, like, nothing. And it, like, I really like when a guy says like, I have like this and this and this option, which one you like more? Or he says, this is my favorite place, do you like it? And then I can easily say like, yeah, sounds good, perfect, thank you very much, I really appreciate you making reservations. Or I can say, like, for example, I don't know, I don't like this cuisine, let's take this place, you know.
Yes, this I agree. For instance, for you, is it okay, for instance, a guy say you, even not in a question, let's go tonight, blah, 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 I don't know. But not
if
question.
He says, let's go here, it's okay. If he says, we are going here, no.
So,
you see, it's like getting like about English, it's like small details, but it matters.
Yeah. Is it really important for you to guy pick you up at home from his car? Or?
For the first date? Never.
No,
it's not safe. I don't know you. I don't know if you're a good driver.
Ah.
I don't know like how long you have your license.
Yes.
I don't know where you're gonna take me. No. I mean, like the earliest stage possible for me to sit in his car, if it was like super nice first date, and for some reason I trust him enough to let him bring me home after the first date. But like to pick me up, if of course if it's a person that I don't know, like if we met on a dating app or if like some friends introduced us sometime. But like if it's a person I know, for example, like we study together or we work together and I already trust them, of course I would let them pick me up. Remembered another red flag. If guy picks you up with his car, second, third date, whatever, and his car is very dirty inside. Like if he has some empty bottles, some plastic bags, his sport shoes, some smoothie in the bottle, like whatever is there, please clean your car before picking up a girl. Like it's so easy and it feels like it's so obvious.
Even not pick up a girl for yourself. For
yourself, but like especially like I always sometimes I think like maybe I want too much, but then I just put myself into this position. Like if I really liked one girl and I wanted to pick her up, would I ever come to her with like some garbage in the backseat of my car? Never, ever would I do this. So it's just about your attitude.
You know what you should, if your car is really garbage, then I don't think just put everything in front of your luggage part. Like that. Let's do this, okay? Save the night.
At least hide it.
At least hide it, exactly. If I feel that in the first date she is jealous type, even in the first date, even if I felt a bit, for me also red flag. I'm sure that it will not be second date.
How can you feel if she's?
There are some signs. For
can you
instance,
give me an example?
some of another red flag with another red flag. I will explain.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, if she mentioned it from her ex relationship.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That's another red flag. You know, if she starts to talk from her ex relationship, and for a bit I can understand how she was acting with that one. And if I can feel the vibe that she is jealous type.
You don't like jealous girls?
Jealous, okay, it's necessary, but a bit, you know, there is a limit.
Okay, yeah.
For instance, there are some crazy levels of jealousness. For instance, you are going out, you cannot go out with your friends, I don't know who are they, and texting all the time, controlling you. That's this kind of things, I don't know.
It's just not nice. I like talking a lot about your ex on the first dates. I think it's red flag. I mean, it's okay if person mentioned, like, yeah, in my previous relationship, for example, like I lived in the city, or like I used to study when I was dating this girl. I mean, it's okay, of course, everyone has some past.
Yeah.
But like, if you start telling me how was this relationship, what she did, what your mother thought of her, please don't. I have zero interest in it on the first date, really, like, I don't want to know.
Another red flag says, for both sides, you know, girls or boys, doesn't matter. You shouldn't mention your ex.
Do you care about body count?
No, that I don't care. And I'm not talking about 200, 300, of course, but everyone has a past, so I don't care. Not like talk about in the first days politics, religions,
health problems.
These kind of things. In the first days, you need to talk all the time. You mentioned already. You shouldn't complain. It needs to be funny, you know. The first day it needs to be funny. Even if you are in the bad mood, even if you are fired in that day, even if your mother dies.
I don't agree. It's an MMO channel.
That's
I mean,
right.
if something really bad happened, I think it's okay to share, like, hey, I really had a bad day today. I know I'm in a good mood. I mean, I'm also a person, I can understand it. It's okay. Yeah, I actually, maybe it sounds weird, but I actually would be happy to make your day better if it was a little bit bad before, you know. I have no problems with it.
I don't know, imagine that you are seeing it first time in a person. I got fired.
And you don't know how to react, like, because you don't know this person, you don't know how to support them, you don't know what to say.
But in the end for start relationship, is it important for you guys how much he is making?
Actually, I don't think I would be comfortable dating like super rich guys, because I think it also comes with its price. Like, he's always working, he's never at home, he always in some business meetings.
Traveling.
Yeah, but like if he earns, enjoy. Like if he earns, it's good already. Because I really find, like, I don't wanna, of course, judge someone, but it's just like very not my type when someone like in their late 20s, early 30s, and still not making any money. Like, it's just not. It's very far away from my values. It's really important for me that the guy makes some money, enough for his comfortable life.
Yeah, I agree.
As long as he can support himself and me a little bit, and he's happy with his job, I'm happy for him.
Define a bit.
A lot.
Yes, define a bit, please. That's important. You are so nice. You are always losing that girl.
I mean, don't be fake. I mean, if you like exaggerate a lot, then the girl just feels that it's fake. If she finds you attractive and you're nice to her, it's only a plus.
But don't also be so nice, guys. Especially beginning of 20s.
I mean, don't be like fakely nice, you know? Like, if you just, as you told before, if you just try to like agree with everything she's saying, if you don't think so, if you like compliment her on everything, even if you don't really like it, she just feels that it's fake, and then of course it's not attractive. But it's feel like genuinely nice guy. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, again, I don't agree and you don't agree.
No, I hope.
That's why we have this channel.
No,
I just thought that I really like guys who are nice to me, but not too soft in the outside world. You know, like when he is like aggressive enough, aggressive in the meaning, not like that he is like punches everyone and he's angry all the time, but aggressive in the meaning that like when he sees something he wants, he has enough energy to pursue it. And then I want a guy who can be like very strict in his work, for example, or very strict if, I don't know, for example, we have a house and there are some people who work there helping us to build a wall. And the wall was not built correctly. And then I want him to go to them and talk with them strictly. I don't want him to be too soft. But I want him to be soft with me. Does it make any sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense. I agree with that part.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not talking about go that guy and yelling that guy because he made the wall in a way. You know,
Not yell, but just like be able to say directly.
I always, when you are considering something, put yourself in other shoes. You know, in your place. Yeah, it's important. What we were talking about?
Red flags
Red
on the first date. Now, like, I want a guy who builds a wall.
Yeah. Basically, these are the most of the red flags that we are thinking for ourselves. Maybe there are many things that we didn't think, we couldn't came to our mind right now. But if you think some other things that you want to say or share with us, please write in the comment. And if you subscribe to the channel, we would be happy to see you in our community. So see you in the next video, guys.
It was very nice having you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.